As energy sensitives, we witness and or absorb the emotional intensity of others or situations. And without protection, we can become prey to energy vampires. So strong protective mechanisms are really important to protect our empath work or our sacred work, our soul work. Protection can be rituals, ceremonies, saging, clearing the space. It can be time in nature, prayers, meditation. Everyone's different. Some people go surfing and they feel completely aligned. Other people take hikes, and once they're on top of the mountain, that does it for them. Others love to put their feet in the sand or in the ocean or in the soil. Some people find themselves gardening. There's so many ways to self regulate and also protect ourselves. So, as an empath that's extremely energy sensitive, we've got a couple of things going on. We're feeling the energy intensity of the world around us, the people, the community, the animals, even nature to some degree. But we're also having an emotional reaction to the energetic intensity we're experiencing. So we are experiencing emotional intensity as well as energetic intensity. And the emotional intensity, if we don't get a grip on it, can create mental health issues, even mental illness. So as empaths, in order to stay truly grounded, we are spirit and matter. We have to protect our physical health, our energetic health, our emotional health, and our mental health. And so remembering that we are experiencing a lot of energetic intensity, which may require, spiritual protection, energy clearing, using your crystals and your sage and your incense and or whatever it is you do, because sometimes it's very, very spiritual and very, very woo-woo and very, very magical. And sometimes it's very, very practical. It might just be that you go to the gym and run it out on the treadmill. That might work for you. Others of you may play your drums or your guitar or your bass or your violin, and that may do it for you. Some of you may just play with your dog and you're good. Some of you, it's going to be baking in the kitchen or playing music and dancing. We're all different. We all have our different ways of coping, from the more empirical or very practical, more left brain, all the way to more right brain and more phenomenological, woo woo, magical, and everything in between. So, as an empath, you are going to want to protect yourself, mind, body, spirit, and energy. You're going to want to stay self regulated to protect your emotional and mental health. And you're also going to want to protect your energy, vibration, and frequency by doing those things that keep you from being susceptible to the energy vampires of this planet. So, we want to keep our temple pure. And by keeping your temple pure, meaning you have a pure heart structure, you maintain authentic, pure hearted intentions, and you move through the world authentically, this is one of the ways to help keep the nefarious beings out of our energy field. Of course, they're lurking about, they're everywhere, but they can't enter your temple if you don't give them any access. So, dear empaths, don't be afraid to get a bit aggressive and close all doors, windows, openings, etc. to your temple. Your temple is your sacred container. It's your physical body, it's your energy body, it's your emotions, it's your heart space, right? It's all of you. You are sacred and you are divine, and don't be afraid to close the doors, windows, seal the gates, etc., to keep anything and everything out that is not deserving of your time, energy, or investment. Close your channel after going deep. So many of us, when we go into meditation, we go really deep. I'm one of those. I go out into the universes. I'm not in my body during meditation and during, certain prayers or certain energy clearing ceremonies and rituals. I go way out there. So it's so very important when the ritual is over, the meditation is over, the prayer is done, that the channel be closed in my case. And I want to encourage you to also consider doing that. You just simply say, I'm now closing my channel and my consciousness, bringing my spirit back into my body. And then, of course, clean the silver cord or the cord that comes out of your third chakra. That's the part of you that it takes you out. It's like an umbilical cord, but it takes you all the way out into the universe as you can astro project and astro travel and bilocate. And a lot of the time when we come back into our body, we bring a lot of different energies that we accumulated when we were out, in the higher realms. So always clean your silver cord, the cord that extends from your third chakra, before you close your channel and your divine consciousness. After being in deep meditation, you can also cut cords and dissolve the ties that bind, lock the entrances, and by doing all of this, you're protecting your health and your well-being. And remember, your physical health and your physical experience, the well-being of your physical experience, are to a large degree dependent on the ways that you protect your energy, your emotions, and your mental health. This is all part of soul work. It's not just the work you're doing without helping the community and helping the world. Part of your soul work is honoring your own self, protecting your own physical body with nutrition and physical exercise and rest, but also protecting your physical body by honoring your energetic field and making sure that it's clean and clear from all distractions and all negative energies and agendas. Your soul work will flourish if you're diligent in these particular areas. Now, as an empath, you won't be able to do your best work at optimum capacity if you're always having to fight off entities that are trying to hijack your life or consume your energy and take out your being. Unprotected empaths experience mental health and behavioral health challenges, including looping or fixating on the past, frazzled thinking, poor decision making, inconsistencies in lifestyle, inability to be clear and focus and make a decision or get projects done. We are spirit and matter. We are human having, we're soul and spirit having a human experience. And so we have to honor ourselves as matter and spirit and protect the mind, body, energy. Every aspect of ourself needs to be on point. And we want to be diligent in all of these areas so that we're not so far out there hovering in the higher realms, spiritually attuned and spiritually astute, but not grounded here in our human life. People aren't taking us seriously and we can't pay our bills and we can't hold down a job. We didn't come here to be either or. There's a reason our soul and the divine wanted us to be here on this human plane as humans on this earth plane. So instead of running away from being human, why don't we integrate our spirituality and our energetic field with our humanness and rock both worlds, rock both opportunities, an opportunity to be a highly evolved, super aware consciousness while having a human experience that is grounded and on point and has our ish together. As empaths, we are open channels for energetic and emotional intensity. We know that. We have powerful gifts and we are highly sensitive. And this helps us do all of our work. However, we must also protect ourselves. We're so energy sensitive because we're so open. And this makes us susceptible to a variety of experiences that can leave us drained, depleted, and hijacked. We have to learn to protect ourselves in a very sharp way: mind, body, spirit, energy. We have to integrate being human as well as a super evolved consciousness. We have to allow our light and our humanity to coexist in profound yet grounded ways.